want to be great. I want to be one of the greats.
If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you're going to be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there. That's what it takes. It takes every second of your fucking life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of fucking people. It is. But if you want to fucking go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you fucking do, you've arrived.
Reality is it's going to take everything you got. Reality is if you don't have a big old chip on your shoulder that you could draw from and then have it push you down the road, you're not going to fucking make it. So when you look around and you start feeling bad because these people are criticizing you, because these people are attacking you, because these people are doubting you, I challenge you to flip the perspective to one where you're thankful for that.
So go for it, man. Go enter something that you always enter something that you've been scared to do. Just entering it, you feel a sense of pride. And I guarantee you what that was, you're so freaked out about, you're going to find out it's not that big of a deal. And then you're going to come back and say, you know what? That fear I had for so long that was lurking over me and making me, skeptical and scared and less confident, I just faced it in the eyes.
Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you asked God for. You just got to quit tripping while you're in the process, because the process is necessary.
With each step, you will get closer to that. So I don't need to worry about how far away it is. All I need to focus on right now is my next step.
The hardest thing in life is figuring out who you are and what you want to do for the rest of your life. It's a big decision. I always knew who I was and exactly what I wanted to do. And once you figure that out, you wake up every day and you work toward it. That's what you do. It's impossible for you to fail if you know who you are, what you want to do, and you wake up every day and work toward it.
How bad do you want it? There's two options: to continue forward, pushing upward. And if you do, that dream is given birth, and forever you will live in the reality of it. If you stop, quit, throw in the towel, I promise you there's no distance you can travel far enough to find that dream again.
So to think that you can get by and build a career as an entrepreneur or build a career as an entrepreneur doing what you feel like doing as opposed to what the it takes is a false expectation.
Everything we encounter carries with it a seed that's a lesson or a blessing. Now for us to extract it, that's up to us. The perspective that we have about it, that's all on us. But I'm always interested in how will a cat encounter and process failure, because I can guarantee you it's coming.
So there's not many people who can even open their fucking mouth and criticize me when I do fail. Because I'm trying to do shit, man, that many people aren't trying to do. But I don't look at failure as failure. I look at failure as your first, second, third, fourth, fifth attempt. I look at them as attempts.
When we don't make decisions that we know we need to make, it causes anxiety, it causes depression, and in reality, it causes not to progress. So that's extremely stressful and extremely anxiety inducing. And this is why I tell you, most of the anxiety that you feel isn't because you just are anxious. It's because you're not taking the action that you know needs to be taken to get where you're wanting to go. And it's making you feel that anxious feeling.
You may not see it now, but when he gets you on the other side of it, you're gonna see exactly why it went that way. And you're gonna be okay with it. But quit tripping during the process.
Because this world we live in is tough. It's tough. It will beat you down. The world and the life that we live in is the ultimate competitor. It will try to take you out. It will find your weakness and it will fucking just hammer you.
It's like a personal curse.
100%.
And this is where I think where, for example, discipline, meaning you stick to what you put there on paper. You take your time, you make the plan, and unless you really are sick or have some type of higher excuse, you just do what you have committed to.
Because eventually you'll become so successful, you won't have people doubting you anymore. You won't have people criticizing you like that. You won't have people that don't believe, and you won't have that fuel, and you wish you did. So learn how to use it, stay on the path, and recognize that no matter what someone says, no matter who it is that says it, the only way that you can lose on this journey is by giving up.
And that's not some after school special shit, but when you're able to go out there, there is no failure. It's attempts. Because when you're trying to do something that's bigger than you, whatever you are, whoever you are, if you're paralyzed, you're trying to walk one step and you didn't fail, motherfucker. That was your first attempt. If that's your biggest thing, That's how your mindset needs to go into everything.
Go for it, guys. You gotta say, you know what? This comfort zone I'm in is a fucking danger zone. It's a danger zone because what is it doing? It's stopping you from your true potential.
There are too many people who are high skilled, have tons of experience, have tons of resources, and have come from nothing and are willing to do whatever the fuck it takes, that you cannot beat them unless you at least, at a bare minimum, do everything perfect. And that's the disconnect between people, what they think it takes to win and what it actually means to be a competitor and win.
So if I can help you build belief, build confidence to the point where nothing can hurt you because you know exactly who you are. You've faced your demons. You've been able to go on an audiobook in your mind. You're able to fucking say, okay, now I can now talk to people about what I went through. I'm no longer embarrassed. I'm no longer ashamed.
You better go out there and do it yourself. You know, don't fucking wait around and wait for someone to hand deliver something. Go make it happen. You know, the fish don't just jump in the boat. If you want to go catch them, go catch them. You know, throw that line in the water and go do some work. And if it doesn't work that day, do it again the next day.
Pull yourself together and quit tripping because you in the process. God is processing you.
It's actually a very strong indicator that you need to go. And then once you go, you will be unburdened by these unmade decisions and it won't feel as heavy. It won't feel as anxious. And you'll be proud of yourself because you're moving and you know you're moving. You can see it. So make a list of the decisions that you know you need to make, the ones you are afraid to make. A lot of times this is about money. A lot of times this is about relationships. A lot of times this is about your physical health. But the fact of the matter is, make a list of these decisions and start executing on the decisions.
You guys gotta risk it, man. Don't let anyone say you can't do something. Don't let your mind say, oh, I can't do it anymore, to your body. You can. You just gotta push past it. You guys heard the second wind, you know? I got my second wind, my third wind. That shit's in us. We stop ourselves before we really need to be stopped. We listen to society and what the normality, the average people are saying, oh, that's too much, it's too much. Too much for them, man, not too much for you.
The more you do things that are natural to you, the less competition you have. You escape competition through authenticity, by being your own self. If I had to summarize how to be successful in life in 2 words, I would just say productize yourself. That's it.
But if you think about like a workout, a sprint, a whatever, it's like, did you really go 100? Like, did you really lock in your mindset and say, if this was for everything, if the end state meant this, like, you know, my kids' lives are literally on the line. If I do not run at absolute 100%, how far would I dig in? How far would I go?
And the only way you can set the example is you have to always be willing to work.
Every single person that you look up to, every single success story that inspires you, every single championship story that you say, damn, dude, one day that's going to be me. They all went through this. Every fucking single one of them. So don't think it's just you. Don't take it personal, but use it as fuel.
I don't give a fuck what you used to do. I don't care, like, you know, you used to be the bass mother. I don't care. What are you doing today? You may not be that person now, but what are you still doing to try to excel in life? And a lot of people now are talking. I hear so much talk. I don't hear a lot of work.
And let me remind you, if you quit and you do retire back into the framework of normalcy, you know what they're going to say 10 years from now about you? They're going to say, yeah, he tried, but he fucking failed. Just like I knew he would.
But you want to be the one that says, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. I know I don't feel good today, but I'm going to go out there and I'm going to prove to myself that even on days that it doesn't feel right, I push myself. The only way to gain confidence in yourself is to build something. It's not to wait for it to happen. Hey, Vic, your life just happened in front of you. Just show up today and make it happen with Tom. No, you had to do a lot of shit today to get to this day that no one really knows except you.
What statement are you making? The psychology is savagery. I wasn't the best runner, but what I did was I found the work schedules out of my competition, and I made sure they saw me running day and night. I tried to get in their fucking heads.
Like, dude, working hard is not the only thing that matters. You have to work hard with an outcome in mind. If you show up to work hard and there's no long-term outcome in mind, whether it be more money or whether it be a purpose or whether it be some sort of mission, you're going to get burned out, bro. Like, you're going to hate your life because it's just straight monotony with no reward.
You can change so many things about who you are and who you're with and what you're doing that There is infinite opportunity out there for you, literally infinite.
And every day is the time to give your best. And even if it's practice, do your best in practice. And I learned that in college. Like if I didn't do my best in practice, I wasn't going to play on the weekend because there was no entitlement. So I had to work hard to prove to my teammates, hey, I'm ready to go. I got to be there. I got to show up. I got to be ready. I got to treat this game like it matters more than anything. Well, when my teammates feel that, guess who else has to raise the bar? My teammates, because I'm bringing the juice every day.
Because if you're executing day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out, over the course of time, regardless of what anybody says, regardless of what your mom says, regardless of what your dad says, regardless of what your cousins say, regardless of what the internet says, if you are executing day in and day out, no matter what, that's it. You know why your life sucks, bro? Because you're a pussy, okay? Being successful in real life takes courage. And part of the courage, the biggest part of the courage, is to make decisions, stand on those decisions when really nobody else is in your corner. You've got to make those decisions for you. And that takes courage. And when you don't have courage and you don't make the decisions, you become one of these NPC people in the world who just kind of floats through life and ends up being bitter and pissed and frustrated because they're not able to create anything.
Life is not about where you start or where you end. It's the distance you travel in your life. Whatever that fear is, write it down. Tell everybody you're scared of it and just go fucking beat the shit out of it. A new life today. This is it, man. Right now, start point.
You have to create that luck. You have to will it into existence. And I want you to know that the better you do in life and in your work, the better every studio does, the better every film does, the better we all do, the better it is for everyone. So I look forward to seeing what you create in the future. And I will continue to do all that I can to contribute and help this industry and this art form that I love.
There's so many people speaking this shit, and that's what bothered me a lot in the military. There's a lot of people talking shit. I don't see the real suffering behind it, behind what you're saying. That's why everybody said, man, you talk with so much passion because it's a real fucking place. It sucks to get up in the morning time. It was raining like cats and dogs. I want to get my shoes on and go run. But guess what? I got my shit on and ran.
You don't have to feel good about it. You just have to keep going. The feeling will pass, but you will remain. You are greater than your feelings. Going to bed late and waking up early to work for a few days won't kill you. You're not going to burn out. You're doing what it takes. If you're one of those people that push work-life balance, just remember, the people who like working a lot don't care. I've never regretted trying harder at anything ever.
And that's very scary to do for everybody. Yeah. But the only way you're going to fix yourself is to go all the way, because that's where everything starts.
Your failure, and then you're getting back up. The man who never failed has no glory. The man who fell and got back up, that's where his glory is.
These are the things I had to go back and relive. And I have to go back to all these things that no one knew about me in this group place where I'm in this place where these people are crazy and they think I'm crazy. And I'm looking at them thinking, I'm not crazy. You just don't know where I come from. I came from a place that truly damaged my mind, damaged my soul. And now I have to go back on my own to face this shit.
You have to have a plan, and you have to spend all your waking hours outside of whatever shit job you do planning your escape. And you have to come to the realization very clearly that you fucked up and you got yourself stuck. So whatever you're doing, you have to do it like your life depends on it.
To get to the pinnacle, it needs to be like that. It needs to be no outsiders. It needs to be, you need to have your team and your focus, and that's it. I don't need friends that aren't involved in this game or that aren't on the same path, you know what I mean? Because it's just not, it doesn't make sense, and that is the demon that I need to conquer.
So what happened in my life was we start to get, I call it like the rucksack. A rucksack is a pack that you carry in the military, and you put all your stuff in it. Your radios, your food, your water, all that stuff you have to carry in the military. That's your rucksack. It's a backpack pretty much. As you're growing up, we all have a backpack. Most of ours, hopefully, is empty, you know, and what we put in it is all the crap we go through in life. So it starts with that person.
Well, the opportunity takes place usually when you're young and you don't have any responsibility. That's when you have your options. Well, your options are severely limited the more you gather responsibilities.
All the failures in business, all the failures in everything, you know, as a husband, as a father, all that stuff. But, you know, we look where we are today and say we didn't quit. We kept on, and so it's like, yeah,
Your 1.0 version is going to try and negotiate with your 2.0 version and say, no, don't evolve, don't grow, don't change, go back to the loser that you were, just have another drink, watch TV for another hour, eat that fucking ding dong. So I'm here to tell you that it will take longer. It will be more difficult. It will require more effort on your part. But you know what I can tell you about that? When you do the hard things, you will have a happy and easy life.
That's the only way you ever get where you want to go. You have to take a path that's dangerous, and most people want to take the safe path. And the safe path leaves you stuck in quiet desperation almost every time. It's hell.
People may have helped you get there, but it's now on you.
That's a painful truth, though.
It's a painful truth. Painful truth. Like all those people and everything else, they don't know how you're going to end up. So you got to make sure that you constantly are rewriting your book.
If you're too scared to show up and you sit back at home, wondering what if and everything else, no one in hell is going to call you an opportunity because you weren't present. The winners always show up. They're willing to lose in order to gain. Big mental thing there, guys. This body, as great as you are, as sharp as you make the arsenal, it can't do anything if you don't have confidence in yourself. We all fall down in life. The question is, who gets back up?
The man who fell 20 times and got up 21 times, that man has even greater glory. That man has more courage, way more courage than the guy who was so strong from birth that he never fell. And so I just try to encourage guys, just like, hey, we're humans, but we have inside of us, we have a courage and we have a determination, and that's our glory.
I always equated working out to struggle. And I struggled my whole life, but I ran from it. So I started realizing, man, I got to start facing the struggle, and I got to be mentally strong for the struggle. So that's why I started coming up with, like, I'm training for life. Mentally, I'm training for life. I'm not training for, like, to lift 400 pounds.
But if you constantly choose to take the path of easy and negotiate and compromise, you will have a hard life that ends with regret. So I'm here to tell you that if you live a no compromise life, if you become unreasonable in your expectations, find a group of fighter jets to belong to and no more fucking crop dusters, you will become the 2.0 that you deserve to become and that your family deserves to have as a leader.
Whatever time that you have to attack like you're trying to save the world. You're trying to save your life. You don't want to drown. That 1.5 hours a day that you have to write, God damn, you better be caffeinated and motivated. You got to go. You got to get after it. And you got to have discipline. That's most people don't have those things.
You have to constantly rewrite your book every day of your life. You know, and these aren't just words I say. This is how I have to live. Like, these are conversations I have with myself. And I say it everywhere I go. The most important conversation when you have with yourself.
The human experience is highs and lows. There is no high without lows. And I think just being able to accept that there's inevitably going to be shit times in your life. And the more you can lean into them and feel them, the more you can lean into feeling to the high ones as well. And it's just part of the journey.
Because I realized I saw a lot of people that didn't have any sense of urgency in their life. And when you don't have a sense of urgency, things aren't going to happen. You need to make things happen. They're not just going to happen for you. You are not going to become a good fighter unless you make it happen.
Is that through discipline, through self-discipline, through repetition, through tons of repetition of the same thing that you don't want to do? And that's the key thing. Through repetition of things you don't want to do, you develop mental, like an armor for your mind. You start to armor your mind, because your mind's like, okay, we suffer every day. It's what we do. We do stuff that sucks every day. So then when the suck stuff comes, you're ready for it.
The reason that people get confused about motivation and workload is that they don't realize that the thing you do for work is the thing that you do for fun. That's the fundamental misunderstanding that people have. And because of that, you're prepared to work hard. And working hard doesn't feel like wasted time. Lots of people associate working hard with not making progress. Therefore, working feels like wasting.
So if you feel like right now you're looking around and you're lost or directionless, I would take about 15 minutes and figure out what the hell you want to do with your life, and I would start getting after it. So that's my advice. Take 15 minutes, figure out something that you're into, and go crush that thing and make it happen.
You go after and you give it all you have. If you lose, at least you tried, man. I failed. It's 10 times more of a man than someone said, what if? Because what if never went to the arena. When you guys find a fear, that fear will either create you or destroy you. I love fear, and the reason why, behind every fear is a person you want to be.
You have to realize you are on your own now. On earth, it's a very lonely journey. And it starts with the accountability mirror of looking at saying, hey, my dad who beat the hell out of me is not coming back. All these things are coming back. I have to face myself. And you have to own all those things that people may have done to you. Now it's yours. You got to own it. And it's yours now to fix the problems that people did to you. It makes no sense. It's not fair. I get it. But if you live in that woe is me mentality, you're going to always live right there.
You could either do the work today to become your highest version tomorrow, or tomorrow you can feel a lifelong of regret.
You are going to pick the wrong ones sometimes. And sometimes you're going to pick the wrong ones. You're going to work on something, you're going to work on something, you're going to work on something. And then you're going to figure out, oh, this isn't going to work this way. And then you got to change and pivot. But since, you've been moving the needle forward in multiple directions, that one setback isn't going to bury you. You see what I'm saying? Right. So a lot of this is learning through experience too, which the power list allows you to do, because that's just making a pivot along the way.
So that's when I started realizing, man, I'm never going to get over the hurdle. I'm always going to live on a surface level until I go deep, deep into the sewer of my mind to figure out and face all of these different demons. That's hard. It's hard. We all like social media. We all like everybody to see us for who we want to be.
People get into a cycle where they can't get out of that. They end up neglecting themselves and neglecting their career or their fitness or their health or their mind or their sanity or their own dreams, because they are worried about maintaining the balance. Bro, balance is a fake thing. It's not real. And by the way, the last time I checked, there's no fucking award for balance.
And don't give me that shit. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, it's how you play the game, all that bullshit. If that was so true, then why are there scoreboards? Why do people give a shit and keep score of anything? That, man. Always you will win. Always you will win. Sometimes you'll win immediately, but always definitely.
So that's when I put in my mind that I'm going to go to the toughest military training on the planet.
That's the thing. You don't want to have a bunch of losses in your power list, because, bro, that makes you believe that you can't get it done. Right. When you have a bunch of when you have fucking 400 wins in a row, how could you not believe that you can get your shit done? You start to believe, well, I can do anything. I can make anything work. I can make this work. No big deal. Look how much I've moved forward in the last, 400 days.
The people who know that they were meant for more and didn't go for more end up with a lifelong state of regret. And the reason for that is because they didn't want to hurt the people around them. They didn't want to hurt family members. They didn't want to feel like they're missing out on birthdays and weddings and funerals. But instead, they gave in to the life of average just so they can blend in and not stand out. And years later, they regret not doing the things that they could have done to become a winner.
The game is, are you effective? Are you skilled? Do you produce results? That's the game. So we could talk about balance and it sounds nice, but the reality is, to actually win in real life, balance has to be a second or third thought on the plate behind being effective in producing results and building ourselves into the best possible us.
Bro, how bad do you want it? All of this, yes, motivational bullshit, this video in itself, it always comes back to what's driving you. How much pain can you take anymore, bro?
I want you to be a formidable force to be reckoned with. But that means going from average to figuring out what you want to do as a passion, and then bypassing your passion and making it your obsession, where everybody around you thinks you're crazy. But then when you meet people like me and all the other people that I hang out with, you're gonna go, holy fuck, I'm wired just like them. We're not so crazy after all.
And once you get to where you start to see results, the results go up very, very quick. And that is the same way that your success is going to work. It's the same way your life is going to work. And you just have to understand this is the way it is, and you're going to have to bear through it. And eventually you'll acclimate to it. And all these things that feel like you're not in balance or you're not doing it right will go away, and it'll just feel normal.
And all that comes from working out. You can't find that in the office.